Then one of the elders addressed me, saying, "Who are these, clothed in white robes, and from where have they come?" I said to him, "Sir, you know." And he said to me, "These are the ones coming out of the great tribulation. They have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore they are before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in his temple. And he who sits on the throne will shelter them with his presence. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more. The sun shall not strike them, nor any scorching heat. For the Lamb in the midst of the throne will be their shepherd, and he will guide them to springs of living water, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes." Revelation 7, verse 13 through 17. What up, gamers? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be playing Hog 2.6 on Path of Legends. I just got my Ice Golem to level 15, so I'm feeling good. Today I read Revelation 7 and 8, and man, it's hard to interpret what's going on there. I really love that last. That's the end of chapter 7. It's the last few verses, but this may be a more appreciating the Lord type video instead of interpretation. But in any case, I thoroughly enjoyed today's reading. I'm a real big fan of the last verses there. I'm a real big fan. There's a lot going on. This is so John is having a revelation from Christ. This is when it's starting to get real a little bit, because when I say it's starting to get real, it got real from the start, but this is when we're starting to get into the heavy symbolism and description of things that are going to happen in the end times. And a lot of people get real scared reading this stuff, but I think it's important to understand that the good guys win and the bad guys lose. So you don't really need to be afraid. It's the most important part. You gotta, if you're scared, read the end of the book, the very back of the book. Understand that the ones who follow the Lord are the ones who win. Jesus wins. God wins. The devil loses. So you have nothing to be afraid of, because the outcome will be in your favor if you're a Christian. I make these videos as sort of, oh my gosh, I'm losing. No. I make these videos partially as outreach, but also as encouragement for Christians, just because I think it's important. And as a Christian, it's nice to be able to surround yourself with sources of encouragement. So I feel like the space of Christian Clash Royale on YouTube, if I could speak right, is a little bit vacant. So I hope I can help some people out. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do some opposite lane pressure here. He's gonna poison or not. If he doesn't poison, that musketeer's gonna, yeah, okay. Okay, we got there. Okay. I'm kind of bungling things here. Oh my gosh, his Ewiz is underleveled. That's why I got one shot. That's crazy that he's just playing with that. Freeze. I had a good day today. I went and played disc golf after work. It was a real good time. Definitely recommend it. It was really windy, but it was such a beautiful day, dude. No one else was out there. No one else was playing disc golf today. The wind was scaring people off. It's supposed to hail. I don't know if it hailed. I don't think it did, but I had a real fun time. And having a disc golf course to yourself is it is a luxury. It's that I gotta decide if I want to leak where it was at, because like that's gonna make it a little obvious where I go to college, I guess. So I guess you don't get to know. I'm sorry. Gonna keep that information for now. Does he have a spell? I don't think he has a spell. That's fine, I can cycle him out. We win. We win. Bang. GG. Bah. And we're back. I just scanned Revelation 8 one more time to see if there's anything that jumped out at me again. So I did read it earlier so it was the afternoon that I read it, but man, it's like there's okay, dirty spammer this guy is. Okay, he wasted the ability. Go. There's seals that are getting opened by the Lamb, the Lamb is Christ. I know that. And there's a star that falls from heaven. This is not the first part of the chapter, but a star that falls from heaven. It's called wormwood. And a third of the green grass is burned up, and a third of, is it the rivers or the oceans, turns to blood, and a third of the people die. There's all this stuff, like a third of the earth becomes like corrupted. And I don't remember the significance of wormwood, but all this to say, I don't know how to break this down for a silly little YouTube video where I'm playing Clash Royale, so I'm kind of just enjoying the Lord's presence. We could go back to that Revelation 7. See if I can do some more details about this. He gave up, which is kind of cool. My brother is not, lore time. My brother is not a Christian. And one of the reasons a long time ago that he said that he wasn't super thrilled about the idea of heaven is that, I remember him saying like, I don't want to like play a harp all day. And at the time I was like, well, yeah, I don't either. The thing is, right, that's not what heaven is. You're not going to be playing a harp all day. It's kind of funny to think about that. Oh my gosh, why did I play another? We got the Congo line of idiocracy over here. Maybe I'll get some tower damage. We'll see. It's logged onto the tower. Oh, we got like one shot. It was whatever. But now the thought of being in the Lord's presence and worshiping the Lord forever, that doesn't sound boring to me at all. Like, whereas before I was thinking, playing a harp all day, I don't want to do that. I don't even know how to play a harp. But it's a little goofy now looking back at how like narrow-minded and unimaginative that was. It's like I missed the whole point of like, why would someone be so happy to spend all day being like, not literally all day, because like in the context of forever, there's not really such a thing as all day, right? Why would someone want to spend every moment for the rest of time doing something? It's like, how great is the Lord that I want to do that? makes sense to me. So I think that's the important part here. I feel like I've played this exact same sequence of cards before. Maybe this is why Clash Royale is not the greatest game to ever be created. Maybe the reason is that there's not enough spontaneity, uniqueness in each match that it's like what happens is you kind of get a similar deal every time. Maybe that's just me playing the same stupid deck every time. Maybe this is a sign I need to stop playing Hog 2.6. Maybe I need to... Oh, let's go. Hog got a hit. Hog got a hit. Let's go. Cycle to another one. I'm playing with one hand right now. I normally play with two. I'm just like leaning on my arm right now. He's going to get to a cannon, I think. Oh, bang! And we win. Got really discombobulated there at the end. I'll give him a good game. I don't know how to interpret Revelation 7 and 8. I'm sorry. I love that last bit at the end. So if you have a question about Christianity or life in general, then please shoot me a comment or an email. I have an email in the description for digital letters. I'll make a video about you answering your question, and I can leave you anonymous just for privacy. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. What do you mean?